conference for the match that just took place, the CAF CHAN tournament involving Ghana and Nigeria, goalless as may be known. And I have here with me the coach of Nigeria, my very good friend, Daniel Adesini, and then of course, Junior Harrison Induka is the captain of the Super Eagles B. Coach, let me start off by asking your general impression of the game before I give it to my colleagues to fire the questions. Please take this microphone. It's on already.
The game lived up to its standard. Before we came here, we know what we are up to, what we are coming to face in a team like Ghana. Considering the rivalry between the two countries, Nigeria and Ghana, in terms of football, maybe most prominently football and music. We know how tough it could be whenever we meet on the stage. So we expect a very tough battle, and considering the fact that they are also playing at home, having an advantage to themselves to play on their soil. And at the end, I think we're lucky and satisfied with the results we came out with.
All right, so let me ask any questions for the coach, please. Any questions for the coach? Yes.
Coach,
Kaka is here too.
my question to you, why didn't you punish Ghana? Because you had a very good attacking force, and I saw you playing backward. Why didn't you win the match? Because you had a very good team.
That's a very corny question to ask a coach. Maybe if you say why I don't want to score, I wouldn't want to come here and not want to score. I want to score, but we're rather unfortunate. We need to give them a lot of respect. Like I told you, they are not a bad side. We're not playing backward. It's that's our plan. Most times they throw a lot of players and come with high press. They come with a very high line, and we need to be careful going forward. In going forward, we need to be careful the number we try to put up, because of their transition. They are very fast in transition. They have a very skillful winger that can run the line, that run the channel very well. Obviously, very skillful on both sides. They've got a lot of speed, and we need to be somehow show a kind of precaution going forward. So we lost a couple of chances, but we don't have the intention not to score. I want to score, my friend.
So what will happen until you go to that position? Are you going to win?
To qualify. I don't know how it will come, but to qualify. To qualify for the CHAN.
All right, sir.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Were there any aspects of your team performance that you're satisfied or see as a foundation to build on?
We'll go back and try to build on our attack, our clinicality. We need to be more clinical in front of goal. We have a couple of chances today, like I told you, but we're not clinical enough. We were shy. We showed the Ghanaian team so much respect. You know, we're afraid of their transition. It's the only kind of information we had about them, how fast they are up front, and we try to deal with it. So, but basically, we'll go back home and work. If there is one thing we need to work on, is putting the ball behind the net, because that we know that is what we get us the qualification ticket.
All right, Clinton.
You made some changes in the midfield at the halftime. What prompted the changes, and how effective was it to your game?
We started with 3 midfielders, and at the point we have 2 of them fagged out. We need to re-strengthen the midfield. They have a centre back that is very good at moving the ball so quickly to the midfield, creating numerical strength in their midfield. So, and I think we need more numbers to be able to match it. So we decided to introduce more midfielders in the game, and it works for us.
All right, Mustafa, you have the microphone, please. Thank you.
Congratulations. You looked better in the second half compared to the first.
We were scared in the first half.
You were scared in the first
We were
half?
scared of the Ghanaians.
In that case, if you're scared of the Ghanaians, I don't want to be scared of them when it comes to Nigeria.
That's not possible. We're going to take it from where we stop now. We were better in the second half, right? Like you said. So we're going to be best on our own ground.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last two questions, Delali, and then okay, Delali first, please.
Coach, my question is pretty much straightforward. We've been here before. The Black Stars played against Nigeria in the World Cup qualifiers, and the 0-0 play. Away in Nigeria, Ghana ended up qualifying. Doesn't play in your mind, and are you a bit worried by it?
I'm not a very good history student. I think I assume I've not had that before. And it will never exist again. If you had occurred before, it will never exist again. I'm not a very good, I'm a science student. Yes, so I'm not good at history. Maybe in a couple of years I will try to read about that. But for now, let's leave it at, we have our chance to qualify now and we're going to grab it.
All right, so yes, last question for the coach, then we move to Induka.
Coach, how easy would the qualification be for you in Nigeria?
This is Nigeria we're talking about. Obviously, for obvious reasons, the giant of Africa. And we know how important it is for our local players, for our league, for what our federation and the our sports commission is trying to build now. We know how important this is for the young players coming up in the nearest future, both present and the nearest future, how important it is for them. Not just the players in this contest, even we as coaches. I'm also an indigenous coach, don't forget that. And it's important to know that we are trying to go one step ahead of what we are last time as a country, as a federation. And in showing this, there must always be an indicator, something to show for it. And so, we qualifying is, we had more value to our league, to our players' credibility abroad, considering, imagine the African best footballer of the year is from Nigeria. So this is one of the reasons why we need to prove we actually deserve to be the champion. We were the African best last year, an African best this time again. So we want to prove a point to make our football better, our federation to complement how much they have been working sporadically on football development and growth, personally, for the coaches.
All right, so guys, let's move quickly to Induka and get this thing done. You want to move your, it's okay? The microphone is okay? If you want to move, just one second, just switch it. Take your time, do it right so that I get it right. There's no, you are not doing it live, there's no pressure, just take it. Please let all phone be on silent. Okay, so we are done with my very good friend, the vintage Daniel. All right, this is the captain, Induka, my friend. So Induka, you came here, you got a draw again in Ghana. How does it feel?
It's an amazing feeling for us. We all know what's at stake. Right from the very first day we were invited to camp, we know how important this game is to us, to the nation, and to our league, because it will definitely boost our league, the profile of the players, just like the coach said.
All right, so question for, yes.
Yeah, you did very well. So Ghana is now going to play Nigeria at Gospel Rapper Stadium. This time around, are you going to come out full force so that you can get a win at you? Because you have to be very careful about that. For sure.
Yeah, you've answered the question yourself. You said we are going to come out with full force because the future lies in our hands right now. We need to qualify by all means because at the same time we know we had to defend as well because the best way to defend is to attack. So we compliment on this result here in Ghana.
Yes.
Okay. Samuel, welcome to Channel. You've played Ghana twice in the Chan qualifier, 2-9, 2-3. Irrespective of the results of the first leg, you still end up not qualifying. This is the third time. You played a draw right here, right in Nigeria. What should you expect? If you are a history student, your coach said is a science student, so he doesn't. If you believe football, because history is statistics.
The last time I watched Ghana played Nigeria was in Abuja. Our stadium was vandalized. We know how they give us a bitter pill, and this time around we need to give them the same thing as well, because we know what's at stake. Just like I said earlier, it's a win-win for us. No compromise about it.
Two more questions. Mutala. Across the cameras.
My name is Mutala. I work with Media General. In the last 15 minutes of the game, I saw the Nigeria were a bit laid back, a bit conservative. Was that an instruction from the coach, or it was down to fatigue?
I want to say it's an instruction from the coach. We, as a player, we all know we have to defend, because just like I told my players, if you don't come back to defend, you will definitely come back to pass. So it's either you choose one out of the two.
All right. Last question, Mutala.
Yes, sir. Luka, congratulations. It's a draw for you, and it's good for you, I guess.
Thank you.
You know the rivalry that surrounds Ghana and Nigeria matches. Coming to play in Ghana, tell us, how was the pressure like in camp?
The feeling in camp was cool, no pressure at all, because we knew we were going to face a very tough game. But however, we were able to stand tall, to curtail the pressure from the Ghanaians. It was a very good game for the both sides. They were good in their attack. They needed the result badly, just like the way we also need it.
All right, guys. Daniel, thank you very much.